I wanted to talk about, I guess the world. Um, a lot of my videos, I'm really angry, but if you know me, like, if you used to work with me, I was this really funny guy that loved laughing and playing and having fun, which is my nature, my normal nature. Uh, but after remembering everything that happened to me, uh, and just being surrounded by garbage people that I genuinely just was nice to. It's it's that shit like I treated that person like a human being when I should have been putting them outside with the rest of the trash. Like it does make sense that some of these people had a really weird kind of response to me. And I understand why they were so neurotic and weird. One, the tetralead in their brains, but two, the other, I'm actually being nice to them, and they're told I'm some kind of monster. Like, get out of your own ass. Um, I just whatever, man. I think about my mental state, and I find it ironic and funny. Uh, if you know me, I take psychology very seriously. I believe if we put psychology in everything, and I do mean everything, we could fix the world. Um, this is a Bobby philosophy, by the way. And I mean this in school, when dealing with people, to your social life, to understanding other human beings, okay? Um, this feeds into my opinion of the prison system, which was really funny when I was talking to the church leaders. Because crime and punishment, which is how a 2-year-old thinks, okay? Hurt them, they did something wrong, hurt them, they got caught, hurt them. And with them, it's, they do everything wrong, okay? But they don't get caught. So you punish them for getting caught, not because they did something wrong. Like, either be good or be good at it kind of mentality. Like, uh, I've never understood the prison system. And this goes all the way back to 5th grade. Uh, I mean, I might be joining it soon, but whatever. Um, I've never agreed with it, and even understanding from a even larger vantage point that they deliberately cause segregation in prisons and they deliberately cause everybody to be in constant state of fear and anxiety and just hurt people, just like this church. Hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. And this, I'll briefly talk about hurting people. I remember this weird comment where I talked about Jeffrey Dahmer. And I was like, do you think Jeffrey Dahmer would have did any of these things? And I don't even know how this got back to Stu, but he called me and it was like, ring, ring, ring. It's Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh, isn't that guy dead? No, he's not dead. I'm using my LSD tripping and nonsense to bring him to you. Is this Stu? It's not Stu. It's Jeffrey Dahmer. And I'd regret anything I did. What I did was incredible. I murdered so many people and did so much horrible stuff. Do you think you would have did those things if it wasn't for your upbringing and all the bullshit they put you through and all the grooming and stuff they did to you for you to become a church leader? I wanted to do those things. You wanted to do those things, so like you just came out of the womb and you're like, I'm gonna do these things, and yeah. I was like, this isn't like my dad where he's like, ever since I was a kid, I wanted a 2015 Mercedes Benz. And no, no. Do you actually know what you want, or is it just like the church tells you and you just do it because you're trying to take it in the ass, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically? I don't take it in the ass, mentally, emotionally, and physically. Do you ever think you kill people because you don't have control over your own life, because the church has control over you and you're basically a puppet or the bitch of the church? I'm not! I can prove that by murdering anybody I want. That sounds like the fact that you need to prove it kind of proves my point. You shouldn't have to prove anything. Shut up! I'm Jeffrey Dahmer. And okay, Stu, good night, buddy. Now, this fucking, I haven't done one of those in a while, thing. Why did he do that? It's because people just kept hurting these people. And in these people's brains, the more you hurt somebody, the better person they get. That's not true. Okay? The more you hurt people, the more mentally ill they get. Okay? The more fucked up they get. The more inabilities more neuroses, more weirdness, more bizarreness. Like, I don't... Why on earth you would feel the need to do that to any human being is beyond me. Outside of trying to understand what the effects are psychologically, and we kind of have that information. When I spoke to the wives, and I talked a lot about psychology, and it's kind of weird because there's a bunch of movies that have come out recently that have a lot of psychology. The Thunderbolts movie, for example, has a lot of psychology. The Superman movie, surprisingly, has an entire commentary on narcissism, flying monkeys, and the envy of greater beings. Like, and I just, yeah, like, blew my mind. These things are really incredible, by the way, and they're probably a step in the right direction, I hope. But we just, as a society, it's stupid. And once again, all religion does is divide people. Like, as soon as you tell anybody they're a superior being and they believe it, the first thing they do is self-isolate and cut themselves off from everybody else. Because no one understands me. No, you're an imbecile. Like, this is a psychological tactic, you bimbo. There's so many things, I think. Before this, I honestly wanted to fix, and, like, I talked about, like, being a leader and all that stuff. I could have did that, but now I'm not mentally well enough to do that. And I will never be mentally well enough to do that. In this life, it ain't in there for me. As stated, you should never just start hurting somebody and then just keep doing it. Okay? Even Blondie had to tell the other guys that thought I was cool they needed to get away from me before I got chelation therapy because it was going to go bad. And yes, Blondie, you were right. It was going to go bad. Like this guy named Charles was telling me I need to just purchase a gun and go after these people because I already had a discussion with him. I don't believe in the justice system. Like, I don't... Me going to the justice system, there won't be any justice in it. And there isn't. In almost every legal case, there isn't any justice in it. Like, I don't, like, especially with this church, because you can't settle anything over money because they murder you. So what's your alternative? And I remember this stupid shit from Anal Eating Mummy God. Well, you join the church, you let us rape you, you let us hurt you, you let us poison you with heavy metals, you let us completely destroy your mind, you let us dictate your life, and then we might give you something in exchange for all the horrible shit we did to you. Or you could just follow the system we all established as a intelligent being and not a fucking baboon and just pay the fuck out. Okay. No, I have all the money and all the power, and I have hundreds of thousands of people willing to murder. Like I said, these people make the justice system pointless. They make the government pointless just through fascism. They're just a large group of assholes that should have been terminated a long time ago. The stuff behind it is just, yeah, I don't, once again, court you should never have to pay to go to court. Now, once again, I'd argue you should just be given a fucking lawyer. There shouldn't be this stupid shit. There shouldn't, especially under contracts. Contracts shouldn't dictate who you can and can't hire. Like, I think about it all in my head. It's fucking ridiculous. It's all fucking ridiculous. But I suppose that stuff doesn't matter, does it? Let's be honest. You can't do anything about it. Everybody's basically powerless. I accidentally, as a poor fuck, almost changed the world and probably fixed, almost cartoonishly, lived my dream and did everything, but everybody just, like, the talk about the injustice. I remember this conversation with Anal Eating Mummy God where he was like, all you gotta do is take accountability for everyone. Yes, they want to cuck the N-word with the white cracker shit. And this stuff came up with even Blondie, where both of them were explaining to me, I don't remember, Bobby, you don't remember, but the wives out here in the desert, Jasmine, did horrible, horrible things to you. And the only way for you to fix everything is to just take responsibility for everything, and then we'll give you money. Money isn't gonna fix what you guys did to me. Money isn't going to fix what you guys did to me. Okay? And honestly, you guys kept me at an advantage. You kept me stupid the entire time. You kept me retarded on heavy metals so you could feel in control, because you're bastards. That's what you are, bastards. You're not good people. You're bastards. And I will say it 100 times. You're bastards. Okay? No matter what, in your guys' world, because you switch the conscious and unconscious brains, it is almost as if no matter what, you will always do the wrong thing, no matter what. Like, and my father's the same way. Even the wrong thing doesn't work out, but he's like, I'm not dead. But it didn't work out, did it? Okay? Did it? So why don't you just do the right thing? Well, you can't. You don't know the difference because everything is chaos in your mind. You're an idiot. Just whatever, man. So this craziness, and I try not to think about it because I have a PTSD moment and then I freaked out and I get fucking pissed because why I helped Jasmine, I helped those people, I helped Augusta Gore, I helped those people, and all they could fucking do is hurt me. Okay, all they could do is destroy my brain with heavy metals. The same brain that freed them, destroy it, take that from him, take everything from him, fuck him up as much as you fucking can, rape him, hurt him, make him eat a corpse, make him do all this horrible shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously, learn how to communicate in another way outside of hurting people. Whatever. You get angry about it all you want. It's pointless. And I'd imagine even now, it's probably Jasmine and the other wives out there are probably the safest place they can be out there protected in that temple from me. Not to mention, I still feel certain ways about George Miller. Okay? And, dude, I might just use my next wish to tell him, if I have a moment like this, a PTSD moment where I just freak out, I might just wish for Augusta Gore's head to get smashed in. And I was like, to make George Miller do it, make him smash his own daughter's head with a fucking hammer. Like, I need chelation therapy, George. I'm not giving you any money. I gave you your daughter, and you didn't give me shit. Okay? Think about it. The Middle East, the Muslims, tried to give me money, but Blondie stole it. Okay? When I tell you these people have stolen well over $4 billion, they have stolen well over $4 billion. The universe loves me so much, they gave me $4 billion, and these faggots stole it. Okay? If there are other great beings out there, other philosophers, other beings that are far superior, these people won't let you be superior. And I wanted to talk about this because, about 2 nights ago, I had this dream of these kids playing in the desert, and one of the kids is a fucking loser. But he thinks he's better than everyone. And this girl that's like playing with him tells him she has telepathic powers, and she does this kind of like voodoo mind trick on him, and he starts getting upset, and he decides he needs to take her specialness to make himself special, and he's entitled to it. So he kills her and eats her brains. And then this other guy, I don't know what his deal is. He has some kind of... These kids believe they have abilities because they're all children. If they were adults, they'd be emotionally stunted. They're all children, and children do this. They'll tell you they have magical powers. When I was on a Papa John's delivery, I had a kid tell me, you were in my dream last night, and I started laughing. And then he was like, if you're in there again, I'll kill you. And I was just, oh, okay, buddy, I won't be in your dream. Like, it was funny. But I wouldn't kill that kid and eat his brain because he has some kind of dream-tripping power, and I'm some fucking loser that doesn't have anything to make themselves special. Okay? And this dream was just super bizarre because the dude inevitably murders the other guy because he has a fit, strong body and believes by eating him he can gain his power. Eating corpses and shit is something from the medieval ages, and it's something that's practiced openly in this church. By Stu and the other church leaders. They find special people, like, world forbid you're an illusionist and you do some shit like this to him, and they're like, oh god, he can remove his thumb, I must kill him and eat his brain, like, oh shit, he bent his fingers like that, oh crap, he's got double joints, like, he's so special, and I'm not. I'm nothing, because my parents didn't love me when I was little, and now I'm gonna murder him and eat his brains to become special. Watch the Lego movie. Like, like, whatever, yeah. Once again, if psychology was taken serious, I don't believe, churches would exist, and I would argue, even some of the people I talked to in the church that do practice psychology got into a fight with me about it because they don't understand how destructive religion is and how it infantilizes people. Okay? How it makes them think like 2-year-olds. Like, it is sad that these people actually believe killing the Memphis women and eating their brains give them any powers at all. Okay? I don't know how the Belly Girl did those LSD guided acid trips, but I know guided acid trips are a thing. Okay? Remember the highest truth of all, you didn't meet Jesus, you were on an LSD trip. Okay? Yeah. These are just my, thoughts.